Hey everyone, Stranger Grayson here, and welcome back to another Final Destination movie review. And this is on the last of the series for right now. I believe a remake's coming out, or Destination 6 is like coming out year after next or something like that. But this is the last review on the Final Destination series today. Today, I will be reviewing Final Destination 5. Final Destination 5 came in a 5-film collection with all the other Final Destination movies. And this was a huge step up from 3 and 4, in my opinion. Now, what does Final Destination 5 follow? Final Destination 5 follows a guy named Sam, and he works for a company. It's like an office-type place. They do works and stuff, and they have like their own plant in the basement or whatever. They have like their own the factory down below. They have that. But then you get introduced to his best friend Peter and some other characters, his girlfriend Molly, then Olivia, Dennis, a douchebag named Isaac, and Nathan. Later on, you actually get to see Nathan, but he's like the last person to be introduced. Anyway, they're going on a business retreat for a few days, and it's them 8 and some other factory workers, some other office workers. They're on a business retreat, so they all head out. They get on a bus. Sam gets like a weird feeling seeing a logo on the bus, but he gets on anyway. They're on their way to the business retreat. You get to see the trucking company from the second movie. You know the log truck from the second movie? You get to see that. There's a reference to that. Then you get to the suspension bridge. And they eventually have to be stopped because there's construction being worked on. And the parts in the movie where... There's parts in the movie where it actually hints at the bridge is going to collapse. And later on, it actually does. The bus stops, it collapses, then everybody starts dying one by one. You get to see plenty of deaths. The suspension bridge kills I thought were actually pretty cool. Then it's just down to Peter, Sam, and Molly. It's just them 3 left. Then Peter dies, and then Sam gets axed off. But then, whoa, turns out Sam was having a vision of the suspension bridge collapse, of course. And Sam eventually warns everybody. He's freaking out. He warns everybody. Nobody believes him, but he takes Molly with him. They leave. Everybody chases after him. And then all the main characters get off the bus. Then they see the suspension bridge start collapsing for real. They all make it out. 86 people were killed, but the 8 of them survive. They're nicknamed the Lucky 8 after this. And they're like, how did you know? Then Sam gets interviewed. The detective, he's asking him a whole bunch of questions. How did you know it was going to collapse? Yada, yada, yada. Then later on, they go to a funeral, and there's actually a funny moment in this funeral scene where Dennis says Isaac Palmer died, and Isaac's like, did he just say my name? And then Olivia starts laughing, and Isaac's like, that's not funny. And then Nathan goes, I see dead people. that was a very funny scene in that movie. But, the funeral was done. Then you actually get to see a person we haven't seen in movies 3 and 4 is Tony Todd, otherwise known as William Bloodsworth. You get to see him. It says death doesn't like to be cheated. He walks away. Peter and Sam are kind of weirded out by this. Then come to find out, Candace is trying out for her whatever she's doing. I forgot the name of it. Then something crazy happens. Candace gets axed. She like breaks her back, her spine, and everything. Her legs get snapped. Then let's just say after Candace dies, there are plenty more deaths of the 8. Final Destination 5 was really a nice step up from the previous two movies. I'm not a huge fan of movies 3 and 4. I'm just not. I'd rather watch 3 than The Final Destination. The Final Destination, one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, besides Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. But I am glad they kind of brought the series back with the 5th movie. Of course, I don't think it's the greatest of the series, but I do believe it's a step up from 3 and 4. The characters, they're all interesting. Of course, you got the douchebag in there, Isaac, he's a pervert and all that. But I do think all of them do have some good qualities to them. You actually can relate to all these people, maybe even Isaac. The actors, Miles Fisher actually plays Peter, and Miles Fisher is a pretty awesome guy. I recommend checking out his channel. He has his own channel. He did like a music video with all the people who starred in this movie. Then Nicholas D'Augusto, I believe that's his name. He played Sam in this movie. I recognize him from Supernatural in one episode. But yeah, all these characters are interesting. And the girl who plays Molly, she actually was in The Walking Dead. She was Amy in The Walking Dead for like 3 episodes before she got axed. But all these characters are interesting. Olivia, she's played by a woman who's in Bold and the Beautiful that my grandparents like to watch. I don't know why. But yeah, all these actors are definitely familiar. But yeah, Final Destination 5, great movie. Characters are interesting. The twist ending to this movie sort of had it ruined a few years ago when I first watched it, but I gotta say that twist ending is one of the best twist endings I've ever seen in all of the horror movies I've watched so far. This is definitely one of my favorite twist endings in all of sorry for that voice crack, in all of horror movies. So yeah, Final Destination 5, great movie. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, probably give it an 8 out of 10. Really, really good movie. Of course, there are a few moments in there I didn't enjoy, and there is some CGI kills that I didn't really enjoy. But most of this was practical effects, and I really love when movies want to use practical effects instead of CGI. But what is everybody's thoughts on Final Destination 5? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Love to hear everyone's thoughts on this. And with that, I'm done with the Final Destination series. I may slow down on the uploads here a bit. School's starting back, not feeling too great. But I will try to get some reviews up for you guys soon. Watch some movies and all that. Hope you guys like my haircut. Of course, I got it cut once again. Hope you like it. I like having my hair short. I don't know why. I just do. I hate having your hair matted and everything. Get hot and sweaty. I don't know. Whatever. So, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next review. God bless and bye-bye.